What is up, guys, and welcome or welcome back if you're new here. So today is the anniversary, the 1 year anniversary of this channel, and we're gonna celebrate that by making dreams come true. A year ago today, a young-ish guy received some filming equipment and decided to start filming on YouTube. And later that day, that same guy, yes, I am talking about myself in the third person, got a puff adder. So naturally, the first ever video on this channel was an unboxing. And that's what we're doing today, guys. Not one, not two, but 3 unboxings. What a day, right? What a day. But before that, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit. Yes, I know I say that a lot, but they are actually a bit late, so I have some time to kill, and they will probably be here around the time the snake room is getting dark, so gotta need to take advantage of the light. First of all, I want to talk about this great big empty space right here, which, as you know, used to be home to the Chinese cobra, and he moved into another enclosure a while back, so I had that enclosure totally empty. And you know, I told you guys that I was gonna take the grass snake, my only non-venomous snake, and put him in the living room, because I do not require to have him in a special area like the venomous stuff. They do need a separate room that's, you know, just for the snakes. And I mean, the grass snake, sure, he's not a huge guy, but he does take up space. So I figure I'm gonna move him out to the living room, and I figure why not do that right away. I was gonna wait because, yeah, you know, there's no real rush, but it turned out that was the best choice I could make, because it turns out that it was kind of needed anyway. And yeah, that's because 2 of the 3 new snakes was not an impulse buy, but I just couldn't help myself. So they are gonna be right here. As you know, the grass snake used to be on top here, and yeah, as you can see, I don't have a lot of space to put them. If it was just one snake, I could have put him over there, but yeah, I got 2 because I could. And yeah, I mean, I fixed these guys up like yesterday, so they're a little bit bare bone. I am gonna add some plants and stuff in here, but time kind of got away from me, or you know, I didn't really have any time to begin with. And I also was gonna do this enclosure, the grass snake's old enclosure, and use that as one of these enclosures. It wouldn't be ideal, but it would have worked. But of course I broke both doors to that. But luckily I have friends that had enclosures to spare, or this enclosure to spare, for cheap money. So I picked this up yesterday, fixed it up as soon as I got home, And I mean, it doesn't look too bad, honestly, for what, 10 minutes of work? I don't know. But yeah, a little bit bare boned, but we are gonna fix that. But in the meantime, let's go check out the grass snake, because his enclosure turned out something like this. Yeah, something like this. See if we can actually see him, which I can promise you guys that it's not an easy task, because it's a very small snake and he's got a lot of places to hide. So yeah, we're probably not gonna see him. I saw him earlier today, and I guess that's the only time I'm gonna see him today. And that's that. So I have been taking like a tiny break for about a week or something like that. But as you can see, I haven't really just been laying around on the couch doing nothing, even though I have been watching a lot of the Marvel series, you know, those Netflix shows, Daredevil, Punisher, and all that. But that's beside the point. I have been doing stuff. I've been moving around stuff, and yeah. So things happen even though I'm not filming. But I have missed you guys. It's great to talk to you all again. But I don't think I have much more to say at the moment. I just want to get these snakes home. So I'm gonna spare you guys, you know, all the waiting time. And I'll see you when I pick them up. So it's finally time. As you can see, it's pretty dark here in the snake room. All the lights are off. I mean, not including the ceiling lights, so I had to bring in one of those ring lights. But okay, are you excited? Are you? Because I am. So I think we're gonna start with the one snake that was already planned to go here, which is, by the way, my dream snake. It's my favorite snake in the world, and I've been looking for one for so long. And the crazy thing is, they're not super rare, they're not super expensive or any of that. I have had bad luck in trying to get these. Like recently, I missed a deal for one of these guys, but let's see. I don't think you can see very well, but let's go. And I'm also gonna have to take a few pictures. Beautiful, beautiful. So this is my favorite species of snake in the entire world. This is the Sri Lankan pit viper. And it's an amazing snake who's starting to climb up the hook. But yeah, it's an amazing snake. It's got a really gorgeous pattern. But yeah, I just have to show you guys. Man, oh man. I mean, this is just too exciting. This is insane. Like, for real. My absolute dream snake. And I have her. She she is in my possession. I mean, I'm gonna have to pinch myself to see that I'm not dreaming, because this is just too cool. And some of you might know the story behind me getting this snake, because if you've been here for a while, you know that I used to have a monocle cobra, which I gave away. And I talked to the guy, and yeah, I specifically mentioned this species and said that, oh, I really want one. And he said, well, I got one at home, and I'll give it to you. And I mean, I couldn't believe a word, like it was just too unreal. But he like, well, you were nice, you gave me this snake, and I want to repay that like nice thing by giving you a snake back. So a gift for a gift. So I got my dream snake as a gift. Like, is there a more perfect way to get your dream snake? I don't think so. But yeah, we still have 2 more to go, so let's keep going. So next on the list, these are the same species. Did I say that before? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But these 2 are clutch mates. So they are siblings, but they do not look the same. So it's very cool. This is another one of those species that I've been loving for ages. Let's get rid of that. And I wasn't planning on buying any snakes, because the idea here is, like I've said 1,000 times, we're gonna dial in the snake room. But I stumbled upon these guys. And these are what's commonly known as bamboo pit vipers. And they are seriously awesome. This guy is in shed, so he probably isn't as nice as he will be in a few days or however long it takes. But yeah, this is a snake I've been wanting for a long time as well. So to get like 2 bucket list animals in one day, it's just crazy. But I'm gonna put him in. And so he's the male, so he's gonna be the smaller one, so he will get the smaller enclosure. There we go, buddy. There we go. Let's crawl right in. So I know it's a bit hard to see. I am gonna find the flashlight, and there we go. That's a cool snake, man. And these guys, according to the guy I bought them from, these guys will change a little bit in appearance as they grow. And from what I could tell, there's a tiny chance that this guy will turn a little bit blue, which would be cool. But anyway, I do love this soft green coloration, and that's actually why I fell in love with them in the first place. And they have that really cool pattern. Like, it's not a crazy pattern, but I just think they are so beautiful. But yeah, 1 more to go. Last but certainly not least, the female bamboo pit viper. And she is quite clearly a little bit bigger. And let me see if I can get... Well, she decided to grab her entire thing. Forgot to take a picture of her, which I obviously had to do. But yeah, isn't that a cool snake? Like, look at her, she's got a lot more like yellow and a little bit more pattern, it seems. Yeah, really cool snake. And gonna see if she wants to hang out in here and maybe drop that thing. Hello? Come on. Could you please let go of the hook? Thank you. So I can grab my handy dandy cellular phone device. Look at that, man. That's a beautiful snake. Really beautiful. I mean, both of them are, but I was actually more impressed by the male in the pictures. But in real life, I'm not so sure. This one might actually be a little bit better. But yeah, that's just too damn awesome. Too damn awesome. These are all high humidity snakes, and they have been in a box for most of the day, so gonna mist them down a little bit and see if she could possibly let go of that thing. Yeah, we're gonna make sure that they can drink from either the glass or their own bodies. I mean, they all have water bowls, but these arboreal guys don't really drink from water bowls. Like, they do sometimes, but most often they don't. And yeah, I think I'll have to come back for that little thing tomorrow. I don't really have the time or the want to disturb her. But yeah, the male is hanging out up there, and yeah, he was in shed, like I said, so it's very important that I mist this down good, because they sure need it, and this enclosure is not planted, as I said, so it won't hold humidity as well as a planted enclosure. But he really seemed to enjoy this, I think. I'm not totally sure. Yeah, I think that will be enough for now. So the bamboo pit viper, avoiding the actual bamboo, which is, you know, not so strange because these guys don't really live in bamboo in the wild. So the name doesn't make a whole lot of sense, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, we cannot forget this gal. See if I can shed some light this way without any issues, maybe. Yeah, well, that didn't really brighten things up at all now, did it? I have already misted in here today in all of these enclosures, but that was a few hours ago, so... Oops. Sorry. So I just want to make sure, like I said, that they have water to drink from. And I think, I can't really tell because it is quite dark, but I think she is drinking. Possibly. Yeah. I am pretty sure that she is. And I just cannot help myself. I do need to take a picture of this. This is awesome. Not the best photo mode, but yeah, it's really cool. Look at her, she is drinking. That's awesome. I love seeing snakes drink. Yeah, I bet she is thirsty. She's been hanging out in a tiny little box all day. This is amazing, guys. Like, this is honestly one of the greatest days. Like, maybe not in my life, but certainly in a long time. And I mean, I've had a few good days. Like, I've bought some amazing animals. Like, you've hopefully been following me along all year. So, you know, I've picked up a few totally awesome animals. But to get like 3 bucket list animals in one day, that is just too good. Too good. But you know, guys, I'm gonna call it here. Like, I can't wait to show you these guys in you know, daylight, and when the not so daylight is on, to get a proper look at them. But yeah, I am lost for words, so I'm just gonna say thank you so much for watching, and thank you for this past year, and I really hope you will follow along for the next years to come. And yeah, don't forget to check out my brother as well at West Bay Reptiles, who I am gonna send these pictures to and brag about as soon as I stop filming. Yeah, I'm gonna drop his details in the description down below. But yeah, just thank you. I love you. See you on the next. And yeah, I'm just too happy. Goodbye, guys.